full-blown calorie surplus.
What's up, everybody? This is my post-vacation video, as we did end up going to Spain, Mallorca to be exact. I definitely recommend the spot as it is very beautiful. However, let's get back to the calories. So, I did have a lot of issues the last month prior to my holidays. We had to move to my parents due to renovations, so I did not have as much control of what was being cooked. My parents also keep a lot of junk food in the house. I think this is common to eat crap food when you just have it around you. And that place basically was like a vending machine, not too good for me. I did also have some digestion problems. I don't know if it was the water or the food. However, I was experimenting with using more sweeteners like xylitol and erythritol in cooking. Never had that before with stevia and things like Coke Zero. This included upset stomach after drinking a protein shake, which sucked because I planned to drink more water-based protein shakes at that time. What could have been improved? Definitely my snacks between meals could be better. I think I will use more fresh fruits like apples, bananas in the future to cut down on calories because I do tend to eat dark chocolate or a pack of cookies as a snack. Planning could be better because without specific meals planned, I do tend to gravitate towards choices calorie-wise. I could have done a lot more cardio, plain and simple. Now, to be honest, I am not the biggest fan of cardio. For example, I refuse to run on treadmills. However, I do have some workarounds. For example, I found that I like stationary bikes a lot, and I also enjoy fast-paced walking on the treadmill. I also bought a new bike and started riding for cardio. What I do is I just take my phone with wireless headphones and I hop on a bike or treadmill and do cardio while watching South Park, YouTube, maybe a documentary on Netflix. Shows work pretty well too. I usually do 15 minutes of this after workouts now. What would be great is just having a stationary bike at home or maybe a treadmill so I can do 15 minutes in the morning before work. However, not gonna buy one of those even if I did have the money because we don't have the space for that. Alright, let's get back to the trip, the food, and my form. The meals were included as a buffet, so I just ate what they served. This is breakfast, so an omelette, some turkey ham, bread. There's a little piece of cake on top because I often could not resist. The tomato was gross, and interesting to note, if you compare calories between the turkey ham and the sausage slash pepperoni like slices at the top, turkey can be 3 times less in calories, mostly due to the fat content. I think this is another breakfast. They always had these pancakes freshly made, and I ate a bunch of fruit. This one, you can just see the fat on the pastry stuffed with chocolate cream. Those things can be very calorie dense. Also, it is pure kryptonite. Let's go with some dinners. Little bit of chicken with steamed broccoli, raw veggies, and some stir-fried veggies with rice. They call that rice paella. Paella. I love me some paella, boy. Too bad their version was just covered in oil, which sucked a bit. Overall, food was very oily, even food off the grill. I mean, the cook had a bottle of oil and they often sprayed not just the metal plate for grilling, but the meat on top. See, I only ate 6 french fries with that. Honest to God, I did. Rest was mushrooms, paella, and raw veggies. Now this, if I remember correctly, was an attempt at a burger. Sadly, no burger buns were provided, so I used a breakfast bagel. Tortilla day. Everything would be fine except the reflections on the greens you see are not water. Again, veggies covered in oil. Unfortunate. I love soups. However, I like to make my own because you can never be sure how much oil is in there, how much heavy cream was added, or if they used a whole bunch of potatoes to make it thick. I usually just make cream of vegetables. However, soups here were usually very oily. At home, I rarely eat desserts, but this was vacation, so hey, I did eat a lot of fresh fruit though, so yeah. All right, time to see where I am at. When I started my cut, I was around 74 kilos, so that's about 163 pounds, and I am 5'10". This is a pre-COVID picture from 2 to 3 years ago. I think I was around 170 pounds at that time. You know that feeling when you think you look good in the mirror and then somebody takes a clear picture of you? That's it right there. I think I could be a poster child for skinny fat in that exact picture. And this is the picture from the vacation. So currently I am 141 pounds, and that's what it looks like at 5'10". Overall, I am pretty happy with the result. The heaviest I ever was a long time ago, I think it was around 190 pounds. And guess what? It was all fat, not that much muscle underneath. A little more background, just FYI. Last 2 years I've been working from home in front of a computer all day, like 8 to 9 hours per day easily. And desk jobs do not really help with fitness. By the way, I am 33 years old if you were curious. That being said, I am looking forward to the next year, see what can be improved. I was hoping for losing maybe 2 to 3 pounds more for this vacation, but I'll take it. Looking at the picture now, I will focus a bit more on legs, back and arms for next year. Also, check this out. A lot of people get a new friend in the form of a bicep vein. However, I have a leg vein friend. Let's finish up with some more pictures of drinks and food. Best drink at the pool bar, espresso and ice water. I skipped all the beer, booze and other junk. And if you want to know, yes, I do take sugar in the coffee. I wonder what the calories were in this alcohol-free pina colada. I think it was basically pineapple juice with some sort of syrup. I tried it once. Also, note on the environment at the hotel. Basically, you can eat non-stop from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., which is pretty crazy. And this was the pool bar, so it does take a lot of willpower and different habits to choose, for example, something like this instead all the other stuff. I rarely saw people eat fruit though. One day we took a trip to the biggest city on the island. Again, this is the issue with eating out and calories. You're pretty much screwed. 90% of food is very calorie dense. For lunch, I had some carrot cake and coffee because we didn't feel like eating a full meal. At the airport, our flight back was delayed and we had to grab something to eat. Best I could find was this. I shared the sandwich and chips and I ate all the fruit by myself. Again, the problem is the environment because what's at the airport? Pizza, burgers, fried chicken, maybe a salad with mayo dressing and pastries. Pretty hard to pick fruit over what's at the checkout line. This would be the end. Getting fat? Just say no. I love this. In the end, you are responsible. It's just like my grandma said when somebody would explain how they were pressured into drinking. She would say, so somebody else poured alcohol down your throat. Ah, grandma, roasting everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video and come back for more.